I forgot about that one. I hit the wrong one, so we're definitely probably gonna have to mute that in the back. What's up? Welcome to the Benchwarmer Podcast. This is Eric 8702, and the man of the hour, the legend of the
Jeremy with
falls.
the T.
All right. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. That was the old intro. I still love that intro. Me and you talking in front of the Allegiant Stadium back when we did that weird ass thing, color cast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then somehow I roped us into Ravon Sports, and then they just totally disappeared. So today we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful day, wonderful weekend. I just got back from Idaho, and so I was in Twin Falls. I got to go to Post Falls soon, and then I go to Idaho Falls. We got a lot of falls. So basically today we are going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We got some WNBA. We got a little bit of Olympics. We got some NFL. And then we got some random things that came across my feed that I just want to ask. I wish the other two were here. Sam's taking a break for a minute, and then Mo is actually doing stuff. Mo works like overnights or something like that, so he might, So he's going to be off. So I kind of wish the other two were here so we could get more of a, especially Mo, we can get more of a variety of opinions on that. But first thing we're going to start off with is some WNBA. Our favorite player, Big Baby Bitch.
Big baby bitch.
Big Baby Bitch.
Over here crying again.
Crying. So, if you guys don't know, Derek Hamby is having one of the best seasons that she's had in a while on the Los Angeles Sparks, but they suck. They fucking suck. Okay? They got beat by 40 points on Thursday. They are fucking horrible. And in them being so bad, Derek Hamby, of course, decided to cry. And what is she crying about? She's crying again about what happened 2 seasons ago with the Aces because they traded her. And she was mad because she got pregnant and they were bullying her and they forced her to do this. And now she's not getting that extra. You know what? She's just mad because she's on a shitty ass team. And she
chose to go there. That's the team she wanted to go to.
Yeah, but because she was such an ass, we got rid of her and put her, and we won while she was on the bench, and we had to get Candace Parker. So, I mean, we had to make room. Do you see what I'm saying? So,
I mean, she chose her destination. So I don't know why she's still crying. Like, I mean, they could have cut her ass, and then she may have had a case, but they traded her to where she wanted to go.
Exactly. And she's having an amazing year. And now, Big Baby Bitch, you might want to play overseas.
She's still crying because, they didn't put my daughter on the video board in the arena.
But they did. That little girl was all over.
They took the camera off of her right away once they noticed they put her on the screen. I got sand in my vagina.
So, yeah. Let's just wondering, what do you think's going to happen?
I was coming off 2 seasons of fucking injuries, and then I signed a contract, and then two weeks or 2 months or whatever it was, then I got pregnant, and then I wasn't available, and then, I promised I'd be available, but then the team couldn't wait around to make sure I was available, so they had to make a move in order to make sure they had a player that they knew was going to be available. And then my feelings got hurt, and then, LA doesn't treat my daughter the way the Aces treated my daughter, so now I'm upset because I'm a little bitch.
And we suck.
We're 6-19, and I don't know what to do.
So I
didn't get invited to the White House to meet Kamala Harris, and I didn't get to be groped by Joe Biden, and I didn't get. Like, they
I
they
didn't get back-to-back
they only
rings.
suspended Becky Hammond for 2 games, and that wasn't enough. I got the sniffles, and
But why is she suing the WNBA?
because they only suspended Becky Hammond for 2 games, and that wasn't enough. And then my daughter wasn't on the video board long enough. And we run a female league, and they're not taking up for females. And
My wife is in the background going, I can see why you call her big baby bitch.
like, my fucking God, lady. Just you chose Becky Hammond said either you can go here, 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 or I can send you to here or here. What do you want to do?
LA, please.
I'll go to LA. All right, then. You had a choice where you wanted to go.
She learned real quick LA is not the spot to be.
So shut up and quit crying like a fucking pussy.
Oh no, this is what I'm gonna tell her. She needs to make sure her passport's up to date. She needs to get.
I heard Russia is looking for some players.
She needs to go because that's what's gonna happen. Because you can't sue your team and the league and still be in the league.
Brittany Griner said she'll show you how to do it over in Russia.
When is their contract up? You know what? I hate the way she spells her name too.
Brittany Griner says she'll show you how to get through the airport in Russia.
Let's just see what this has to say. Oh, they're explaining it. Hamby alleges that the Aces offered more than just a nude. Oh my goodness, here we go. So Aces offered Hamby a 2-year contract. Hamby alleges they offered more than just the deal. Hamby discovers that she's pregnant and informs the Aces. The NBA Player Association opens an investigation. Hamby explored every avenue to have her grievances with the Aces addressed. That's this lawsuit. So her contract was 2 years.
Yeah, and then once she was traded, they took her out of the team housing that was provided, and then she, in her lawsuit, she complains about that once she was traded, she was removed from team housing. I wonder why. You're not part of the team, you stupid fuck.
So she signed a 1-year extension for next season.
They took me out of housing once they traded me. They took me out of the team provided housing once they traded me. And then they told all the players not to talk to me no more. No, maybe they decided not to talk to you because you're a crying little bitch,
and you can't be trusted.
Maybe the players just decided not to talk to you because they can't stand you. Maybe the players only talk to you when you're on a team because they liked your daughter. And they didn't want to be mean to your daughter. They didn't talk to you because they liked you. They talked to you because they liked your daughter and they didn't want to disrespect your daughter. They didn't give a fuck about your feelings.
Damn. Jeremy, you've been holding something in, huh?
I've done put her on the Caitlin Clark fan base level.
Okay, so let's move on and talk about somebody else who wants to cry.
Well, I mean, I don't call her crying. I mean, I think it's fucking hilarious.
I think she won the gold, and then if it was me,
I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious.
I love that she won
the fucking lawsuit. I think it's fucking amazing.
Why?
These fucks have 10 days to prove what they said and the bullshit they spread online and talked for fucking weeks about. They've got 10 days to prove what they said is true. I think it's fucking amazing.
Okay.
Give me the evidence to back up what you said, you fucking stupid fuck.
J.K. Rowling, Elon Musk named in cyberbullying.
Good.
Are we really going to do that?
Good. J.K. Rowling, something needs to happen to that bitch eventually. She just fucking going off. At some point, there's got to be a consequence to you just running your fucking mouth and just saying whatever the fuck you want.
Why?
Hey, you got freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom of consequence.
Yeah, but we do the same shit.
Yeah, but I don't make fucking wild accusations and with no fucking evidence or fucking proof.
I do.
I mean, we don't go on fucking line and say what fucking. We don't go try to ruin somebody's life and fucking reputation that's on a fucking national level and fucking.
Jeremy, do you think if we were on a national level, we'd be any different?
Well, no, but I wouldn't be fucking weird like fucking J.K. Rowling and her fucking dumbass fucking comments.
Okay. I'm just saying we did just call somebody big baby bitch. J.K. Rowling speaks the truth. Cope and sees.
I called her big baby bitch, but we have evidence to back it up.
Yeah, we do.
I didn't call somebody a man, and I don't have nothing to back it up.
Yeah, the only problem that I have, and I'm not. This is my only problem that I have is I don't like when.
But we sit here and we sit here and we talk about men's mental health and women's mental health and mental health this and mental health that. But we gonna sit here and we're gonna be like, okay, J.K. Rowling, Elon Musk.
You don't have to look at it.
Let's just sit here.
You don't have to look at it.
But when literally everybody online is sitting there calling you a man this, a man that, and there's no way for you to get around it, and then you've got reporters and everybody in media sitting there asking you questions about it. Why you trying to compete?
I understand that. I completely understand that. But when
the media is coming up to you and say, "Hey, Elon Musk said, blah, you're a dude and fucking you're a dude fighting women and you're a dude, and how do you feel about being a man and punching a woman in the face?"
So when do we draw the line of when you can and cannot sue? Because now we're going to have, if we're suing for what people say online, which we know people are stupid and idiots, and we know how trends go viral, we're going to have millions of lawsuits tie up the court, and we're literally going to get locked out.
This is when you want to be upset about it? When
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
But this is when you want to be upset
about it?
No, I say this
with I'll say this with every single case that comes up about this. It doesn't matter what case it is. I'm not going to say that, because this happened and this happened and this happened, that it's okay to sue here, but it's not okay to sue here, because as a society, that shit comes together. We've seen that shit. We know where frivolous lawsuits started. The lady with fucking McDonald's, yes, it was hotter than shit, 100%. There was no caution, 100%. It was extremely hot, 100%, but common sense says you don't put fucking hot coffee in your damn lap and drive off. And now because of that, we have frivolous lawsuit after frivolous lawsuit after frivolous lawsuit. I'm just saying, will I be able at some point, like if I'm not saying she shouldn't sue. I'm not saying she shouldn't get some sort of recourse. I'm just asking where do we draw the line? That's all I'm asking, is because this is a snowball effect. And you know it's going to be a snowball effect. And sooner or later, we might get sued because we called Derek a Hamby big baby bitch.
So she lives in a country where it's illegal, and you're making these wild accusations, and now she has to go back to that country. So if she were to go back to Algeria and let's say Algeria takes these accusations seriously and they kill her because of these wild accusations by Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling, then what?
Okay, I get what you're saying. We're going to go to the complete extreme. Okay, I get what you're saying.
But she lives in Algeria, and that's the way it is in Algeria.
But in this scenario, Algeria would have already known, because they would have already done your test, and you've already said this. You said this in a couple podcasts ago, that they're in a country like Algeria, there's no way in hell they would have sent a man pretending to be a woman. You already stated this a couple podcasts ago. So they know she's a fucking woman. And they're happy she bring home a gold medal. She was literally celebrated when she got home.
So what happens if these two make these wild accusations online and she goes back to Algeria and somebody goes and kills her because somebody wants to believe what J.K. Rowling and Elon Musk said?
Okay, I get you. But what happened? Okay, I get you. So I
understand. Okay, so she's just not supposed to do anything and let them just give these wild accusations with.
I didn't say she's not supposed to do anything. What I'm saying is,
so what's she supposed to do?
I look. I already said I don't care that she sues. She needs some recourse because she dealt with a lot of shit.
But you sit here, but you're sitting here telling that she's crying about it.
No, I wasn't talking about the lawsuit. I was talking about basically in her interview because in my mind I would have thrown it in their face. Like that's the way I look at it. I wasn't even talking about the lawsuit. The lawsuit when I wrote this down, the lawsuit wasn't even up. So it wasn't that the lawsuit had not came up when I wrote this stuff down. It was after she won the gold medal and she was talking about how this and this and this. And I was like, no, you should be throwing this shit back in their face. Like, bitches, I'm a woman and I still beat everybody's fucking ass. I used it as motivation. That's what I was saying. I didn't even think the lawsuit. So honestly, I didn't even know the lawsuit.
It's not their fault that you look like a man.
Babe, stop. I didn't even know the lawsuit happened. So 100, but I had wrote this down on like Monday or Tuesday when I was flying to Idaho, when I was driving in between as soon as I got to Idaho. So I start writing things down. So I did not know that. I was more or less talking about how she was complaining and basically crying about how everybody was teasing her and this and this and this. And in my mind, I would have used it as motivation. Did you fire? Sam is taking some time off from content creation. Last week was his girlfriend's birthday, and he's been helping his cousin. So yeah, he's taking some time off. He should be in the comments though, sooner or later.
He may have got some sand in his vagina from the Taylor Swift concerts.
So yeah, that's so. I don't have a problem if she sues, but I will say this on every lawsuit because it becomes a snowball. She has the right. But now we're going to have lawsuits where somebody called me something on Twitter, blah, 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 this. And then they're going to be suing. And it may not, and it's not even on the same level.
Yeah, every situation is different.
I know that.
This is a situation where she's from Algeria, from a country that takes this shit serious, where now, you can literally get this person killed.
I get it. Yes. Now,
it's not a funny matter, especially where she lives. Like it's not a joke.
You can sue Elon Musk.
I don't give a fuck. Elon Musk and J.K. Rowling could come on here and say that I'm a female. I don't give a fuck. I own shit to take care of myself. Like
exactly.
Like, you can fucking have everybody in front of my house, fucking whatever, and I own shit to make sure that I'm safe. Like I'm not worried about it. Like,
and that's the difference. That's always my thought process
but each situation is different, and you've got to be mindful of each situation. Like it's
true.
Not just fucking.
But 100%. But at the same time, humanity, a lot of the population is absolutely stupid. We already saw this with what happened with the Amon situation because of the fact that nobody did any research to figure out where she was from and to see how serious that was. But at the same time, the population is stupid. So it becomes a snowball effect. So again,
and they also don't understand that, yes, you have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom of consequence.
Yeah. So in this scenario, she could be put in real danger because of where she lives at 100%. But if she's not put in real danger and she's celebrating all that, it still doesn't matter. But at the same time, it may turn into, I'm suing you because you hurt my fucking feelings. And that's what I'm worried about. That's where it becomes a snowball effect. And I'm not saying in this situation, because again, she's on an Olympic stage. She literally lives someplace where they will fucking kill you and murder you. And they have all of those laws and a lot different than a lot of
lawsuits. Those lawsuits happen every day. Like
I know, but now we're suing. Yeah, but now
we literally have people that go out and egg on cops.
Yes, I know that.
Just to get a lawsuit.
But now we're suing people for stuff they said online based off of reports. You're not suing the newspapers that printed this. You're suing individual people in a social media platform. You're not suing the fucking New York Times that has fucking reiterated this and had or I don't know if the New York Times, I'm using that as an example, or a big newspaper, you're suing Elon Musk, J.K. Rowling, and Twitter. So that's what I'm saying. Again, they have tons of money. They have tons of money.
Anybody can file a lawsuit for anything. It doesn't.
What happens when they
file
don't?
a lawsuit doesn't mean anything.
But when you can set a precedent of a lawsuit and it's named in court, everybody, because of Wright versus Brown, because of Brown versus education, because of this, you set a precedent in a lawsuit that becomes law because you can refer back to it. Just like you have tons of people
who wouldn't set a precedent unless you live somewhere.
Just like it does. We see it in court. They literally call back to it in arguments that set the precedent of what happens. It does.
This lawsuit would not set the precedence because, one, you don't live in fucking Algeria, you stupid fuck.
Where is she suing?
Do you live in it? If I file a lawsuit against you for calling me a female, Eric, do you live in fucking Algeria?
Do you think? Okay, is she suing in Algeria?
Do I live in Algeria? Where if I go back, they're gonna kill me for being?
I have a question. Where's the lawsuit based out of? Is it based out of Algeria or is it based out of U.S. because she's suing Elon Musk?
It's not based out of the U.S.
Where's it based out of? Do we know?
See, you want to make all these comments, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's not based out of the fucking U.S.
I already told you I didn't know about the fucking thing 3 days ago.
But you sitting here arguing about setting the fucking precedents.
So wait, hold on. So I could have been mistaken about where it was based out of.
Even if it was filed in the U.S., it doesn't matter. It's not going to set a precedence because
it would. It fucking would.
The person who filed it lives in a fucking different country.
Stop. I don't even want to hear. I don't even know why I'm arguing with this. I don't even want to hear this. I don't even know why I'm arguing. I'll literally just ask my sister. I'll literally just ask
her.
And I guarantee you, you could name them. Look up court laws. Google laws that have Google cases that have set precedents, and you will see multiples of them.
Does the person filing a lawsuit live in a country that's going to kill them for being gay?
Those are variables that don't matter with lawsuits. You're bringing in variables that don't matter.
That's the variable. That's the variable where the
every case is every case is case by case.
That's the variable where the first lawsuit.
I'm sorry, Brown versus the. I'm sorry, Brown versus the education. Yes, they lived in a country where a little girl was going to get killed for going to a fucking school. Yes, and it set a precedent. Yes. Brown versus the Board of Education set a precedent. So shut the fuck up. Jordan Chiles loses her bronze medal.
So what do you think? Go cry about it.
I'm just asking. What do you think about it?
Go cry about it. No, the last person who had a medal taken set a precedent. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say that she wasn't.
The last person who lost a medal set a precedent.
I didn't say she wasn't crying about it. I actually am.
She is crying about it.
I didn't say she wasn't. I'm on the side of the Olympics. Because basically they submitted it like 4 seconds after the cutoff time. It was extremely, extremely close. So I'm completely on the side of the Olympics that she should have lost her gold medal.
It wasn't.
What?
It wasn't filed after the 1 minute.
It was filed after 1 minute. I said that. So it was decided after the 1 minute?
The U.S. has proof that it wasn't filed after the 1 minute.
And they have proof it was.
The U.S. has submitted proof.
The U.S.
after the Olympics made the decision, the U.S. submitted evidence that it wasn't filed after the 1 minute, and they refused to listen to it.
Because they have proof that it was.
It's on video that at 47 seconds that she asked for the fucking review. It's on video that at 47 seconds after the routine, she asked for a review. So how is that 1 minute and 4 seconds? Unless I don't know how to tell fucking time. 47 seconds isn't 1 minute and 4 fucking seconds.
Because the ruling was it was 4 seconds late. That is what the ruling
Just
is.
because there's a fucking ruling, they've already admitted they were fucking wrong and didn't score her fucking thing right.
Yes.
So I'm supposed to believe that they can't get the difficulty right, but they can get the fucking time right.
But they're two different people.
It's the same committee.
Okay. So Gilbert say, okay, I can see that. I can see that.
They can't get the difficulty for the fucking routine right, but they can get the time right.
Okay,
So
I see. No.
They can get numbers right over here, but over here they can't tell numbers.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So I can tell it's a circle over here, but over here it looks like a square.
Okay, I get what you're saying. There was already doubt caused because they messed up on the score. So why would we believe that they actually got the right and they could just be covering their ass? I'm 100% understand what you're saying.
And the U.S. submitted video showing that the coach asked for a review at 47 seconds. And the committee refused to accept it. So if the coach is on video asking for the review at 47 seconds, I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking retarded, but that doesn't say a minute and 4 seconds. That's not 64 seconds. That's 47 seconds.
Okay.
Even if you're dyslexic and that's 74 seconds, that would be a minute and 14 seconds, not fucking a minute 4 seconds. But then again, they can't tell time. They can't get the fucking numbers right. So, but maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Okay, I get your point. So do you think, okay, so in this scenario, do you think it was a conspiracy or do you think they just are covering their ass?
I think they are just fucking saying that we're not going to review it because we know we're wrong. They've already admitted they were wrong.
Okay.
They're just saying, well, the ruling is the ruling and blah, 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 blah. What they said was the ruling is a ruling. We're not going to go back 5 days later and do it. But there was another team that filed an appeal or filed a review 5 days after an event and they took it up. So you tell me where the bias. It's because it's the U.S.
Because America.
The U.S. submitted additional evidence to prove that they were wrong, and they don't want to be called out on their bullshit. They don't want to look like, oh, they were wrong. So, hey.
Committee is crooked and always has been. Facts. The Olympic Committee has been crooked. Okay. All right. So, what do you think should happen? Do you think there should be like a review of the committee? I mean, how do they take care of this?
It's been like this for fucking ages.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We know the Olympic Committee, the FIFA Committee. We know all that shit. But how do we stop this in the Olympics? How do we stop this? Because I mean, you got people that are training their whole lives for this moment. So, what would be your recommendations to fix the committee? I don't either. I was hoping you had a good one because you come up with better stuff like that than me. I mean, we got to fire everybody. We got to rebuild the whole thing. All right, WNBA Fantasy, Week 10. What is going? And if you guys did not know, the WNBA Fantasy is back. The WNBA is back, and they beat the Sparks. Got their ass whooped. They play in Chicago today at 2. They probably gonna get their ass whooped. Whoa, the Mayberry trade from Chicago to
Yeah, I'm trying to share something.
Oh, okay. Is that the Olympic Committee? They all getting paid. They all getting paid.
You asking me what I would change? You notice anything?
Yeah, there's no black people. That's the first thing I noticed.
But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half white people.
He said, "Who's the half?"
He looks like he's mixed. That one right there. Maybe mixed.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of funny. That is kind of funny. He said he made me mix. But I'm trying to log in so I can do my fantasy.
So you got 1,
I love you, babe.
2. You got 2 ethnic individuals on the executive board.
Ain't no brother on there. I see. The black and the black. He's mixed. He's not the black.
There's the black. Right there.
I don't know which black one you see in the back. I don't see any black ones. Oh, you might be. No, that ain't a black guy. If you talk about that,
talking about the ring. Talking about the ring on the wall. I ain't talking about this gentleman here. But he look Asian. Dude fourth from the left definitely snores.
Yeah, we need to dude fourth from the left definitely snores crushed Advil. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
So
okay. Oh. So in the fantasy, that is fucking crazy. All right. So right now, let's just go to standings real quick. So we have 3 of the 4 playoff teams. I'm in there. Jeremy's in there. Mauricio's in there. And it's coming down between AB Bad Takes and Arizona Cactus. Anthony's outstanding team has been eliminated. AB Bad Takes, I think they're playing right now. Who are they playing? I don't know. Let's go to my team. So I'm playing Arizona Cactus, so they're going to get a loss. That's 100%. I'm up by 745 to 490. Bring Shakira Austin back from the injury report. She's been out all season. I had her out the whole entire season. I had her in my IR once Natasha Howard came back, just for the playoffs. Just for playoffs. Jeremy right now is whooping that ass, right? Yeah. No, Jeremy's barely beating Anthony.
By 154 points.
Yeah, but that's barely in this league. So, Anthony, you have an empty. You need to change your team. You have an empty. Oh shit! You got Brianna Stewart and Derek Ham. Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you need to change that empty, buddy. You need to put Jewel Lloyd in, or you don't have, or C Parker Tyrus, even though she's not. Oh no, it doesn't matter because she's not playing. Never mind. Let me just shut up. Shut the fuck up. So between AB and Mauricio's magnificent team, they're not really that close. I was trying to make some trades, but nobody wanted to make some trades. I can't trade with you. With that Jewel Lloyd. That's what I want. So right now we're having fun. Having good. WNBA season has restarted. They have some games planned on right now. I'm being real. When the playoffs start, I'm selling my players for $5. This is the issue. Real talk. You only have like 2 players that are even worth $5. You got Angel Reese. So maybe 3. Angel Reese, Chelsea Gray, and Jewel Lloyd. Wait, who's Oh, I got an issue now.
What?
So I'm looking. I can't say it. How do I do this? Manage IR. Go to IR. Thank you. Are y'all? Okay, where? How do I go to my starters? Mm, mm. 1, 2. Can I get away with only having 3 guards? Do you think I can get away with only having 3 guards, Jeremy?
I don't know. Can you?
And having, yeah, I can get away with only having 3 guards. I hope I can get away with only having 3 guards. I just picked up Sabah. Is that Sasali, whatever her name is? Satu Sabali, the Dallas forward that's been out most of the season and is now healthy. And in her first game, I think, of the season, she had 53 fantasy points on 8-16. Hopefully I can get away with 3 guards. If anybody needs a power forward, let me know. They're overpaying WNBA players. Okay, so as of right now, WNBA schedule, which is kind of crazy that we're in the WNBA season and ESPN is doing so much for women's sports, but yet I still have to go to more teams to find them. So right now on the schedule, scores, let's see, let's go scores. So we had the Mercury beat the Sky by 20 points. The Lynx beat the Mystics by 11. The Liberty beat the Sparks by almost 40. Good Lord. On Friday, the Dream beat the Storm. That's good for us. The Fever beat the Mercury, which is good for us. Caitlin Clark had 29 points and 10 assists. The Sun beat the Wings. I don't care about that. And then today we got the Aces play. They're playing the Liberty. Oh, shit. Fuck. They're playing the Liberty today. $142 for tickets. 86, 72, 86. Shit, I wish I'd have known that. My sister's in town. Yeah, ESPN's firing more people, further sinking their shithole of the network. Yeah, ESPN, I don't care about that, though. I don't know why everybody's so bent out of shape over RG3 getting fired. I don't think he was that good. I know Samantha Steele, who is now Samantha Ponder.
Dude, you can get tickets for $20.
Huh?
You can get tickets for $20.
I'm on the ticket website right now. I see from 32, 32, 50, 69, 98, 59, 34, 33, 45, 81, 95, 76, 74, 32. But then they have tickets down in the bottom, like where we were sitting at. Almost, those are 86 and 72.
$32, $32, 35, 36, 39, 41, 43.
Yeah, it said $26, but I was like, that's crazy. $26 for a Liberty game? And then I went through and the lowest price I saw was 32. But my sister's in town. So we're gonna yeah. Well, it is telling that they're firing people left and right, but at the same time, it's what companies do. I don't know how Booker still has a job either. Yeah, I'm doing are we doing a fantasy football league, Jeremy? Are we gonna create one?
We can. Let me see.
I'm in two. Let us think about it. We'll talk to Sam and them, and we'll let y'all know. I'll put it up on Facebook or something like that if we do. So there's not many games left in the season. And the last game is on the 17th, so it's about a month left in the season. Not much more time left in the WNBA season, so we'll see what happens. All right. JJ McCarthy is out for the season. What do you think about that?
He got hurt against second and third stringers.
Yep.
That's not good.
Nope. Especially on Minnesota. Because even if JJ McCarthy was starting, did you have high hopes for them?
I mean, I thought he was going to be decent.
Okay. But they were probably like a middle of the road team, right?
Yeah. I've heard a rumor that they're looking at Derek Carr.
So now, even with Sam Darnold was a starter from day one. But basically, what was going to happen by week 4, JJ McCarthy was going to be the starter. We already know who Sam Darnold is. Let's not act like he's going to go to Minnesota and be good. So I think they're going to have a top 3 or 4 pick next year. That's what I'm suspecting. You're going to have a top 5 pick. I said 3 or 4. Most likely top 5, probably 3 or 4 range. And they may draft a quarterback next year.
I don't know if they're going to draft the quarterback, but they're going to have a top 5 pick.
Okay, so like, I don't know if they would either, but if they're sitting at there at 4 and Shakir Sanders is there, because they're projecting him to go high, who else is coming out next year?
I think if they have a top 5 pick, I don't think they're taking a quarterback, but I think they would trade with the Raiders.
For what? I think they would take a quarterback.
I don't think they'll take a quarterback. I think they'll give McCarthy a couple years.
Just like the Arizona took a quarterback after they got Josh Rosen.
Well, Josh Rosen was.
So right now they're suspecting. See, I don't know who any of these people are. Carson Beck from Georgia, Quinn Ewers, Texas, Shakir Sanders, Jalen Milroy. I don't know who that is. Yeah, maybe they won't take a quarterback. Never mind. You're probably right. You don't believe what? That the Vikings are going to be a top 5 pick with that great of an offense? What great offense? What are we talking about? They have one player. Well, they have it too because they have the other guy. What's the Addison? But it's Sam Darnold as their quarterback. Next season, next season that could happen. I could see him going to the Raiders. I could definitely see that happening.
Fuck, I hope not.
Yeah, I could see Dakota Prescott going to the Raiders. I don't see him going to the Giants. Because really the Giants don't have much. But I could definitely see, because the Raiders have Devontae Adams. Got to cheese it down my throat. Vikings have Justin Jefferson. So I could definitely see them going. We don't know what the Giants wide receivers, what's his name, Romeo Aduze, no, that when he went to Chicago, whoever they drafted. So I could definitely see that happening. But I don't, there's no way the Vikings are going to be good. Let's just see. Okay, preseason. So Giants is a toss-up. They play the Giants. Giants is a toss-up. So Giants is a toss-up. They lose to the Vikings or the Niners. They lose to the Texans. They lose to the Packers. They will probably lose to the Jets if Aaron Rodgers there. Even without Aaron Rodgers, they probably lose to the Jets. They lose to the Lions. They most likely lose to the Rams. Colts, toss-up. Jacksonville should beat them. Titans, toss-up. I think the Bears are going to suck, but people think they're going to be good. So, okay, we'll say 1 toss-up, 2 toss-up, 3 toss-ups, 4 toss-up. 5 toss-up, 6 toss-up. Even if they split these, they'll probably split these two, the Bears and the Vikings. They'll probably split that. Seahawks is the toss-up. They'll lose to the Packers again. They'll lose to the Lions. Okay, so maybe they win like 6 or 7 games. Maybe they win like 6 or 7 games. But I'm not expecting much of them at all. But then again, I don't think they will be picking a quarterback because the quarterback class does not look that good coming out this year. And then last thing I want to talk about. So if you guys haven't heard of this just there's a couple things that came up. There's if you Google do men wash in the shower, there is a whole Reddit post off of this. It's a whole Reddit post. Stop washing your legs. Do you wash your legs in the shower? Why do people not wash their legs in the shower? How gross it is. Like there was a huge Reddit post. So I just wanted to know for the people that are in the comments. In the shower, do you actually wash your legs and your feet, or do you just let the soap run down? Yes, Jeremy, I'm being dead serious. Google it. Google it.
People really don't wash their legs and their feet.
Yes, Google it.
Who's nasty ass?
Google it. Look, the first Reddit post, when this came out not too long ago, and I asked one of my coworkers, I asked them, and it was basically men. It was like 60 or 70% of men don't wash their legs in the shower or their feet. And I was asking them at the bank, and Mike's like, no, dude, I just, the soap runs down. The water, yeah.
That's why people's feet's fucking nasty.
My coworker and I were discussing showering, and all men here do not wash their legs. They let the soapy runner run down. Curious to see if this is a common thing or if it's just my coworkers. My grandfather was one who explained to me how to properly shower when I was a kid. He was the only person I can remember actually explaining. Yeah. So, yeah, okay.
People are fucking foul.
Hold on. Probably legs, feet, and actually wash them. Then as I got older and had a bunch of girlfriends who I learned would always wash their face last or not wash their feet, or the one who doesn't. Yeah. Okay, nobody cares about that. But yeah, this is a whole entire Reddit post off of this. I dated beach bum girl who will do, yeah. What's a beach bum? Are you supposed to wash your legs? Both dermatologists agree you don't need to wash your legs regularly unless you're getting dirty or overly sweaty. I'm not. What percent of people, reaching our legs, arguably surprising amount of people take a keen interest in washing below their knee, with 37% of people saying they wash their shins when in the shower. Only 37%.
People are fucking nasty.
Do you ask men over? No, I don't know. Like the dude I was talking to was not a big man. So that's same thing with women. Like I go in, I wash my feet, my toes, my legs, I wash everything. And a lot of times, and I'm one of those weird people that I have to see the soap lathered up on my body. Like I have to see, like whenever I wash things, I feel it's cleaner when I can see a whole bunch of soap on it. So I will lather like crazy to make sure. But when I saw this, I was just like, yeah, see, of course, your legs get washed. Gravity, my guy. So this is like a weird. I'm gonna reiterate this next week when we have.
These people's beds got to be filled with so much dead skin. It's fucking nasty.
See, the argument for those consistently skip leg day in the shower is that soap from your upper body runs down their legs, therefore negating the need to clean them. While those on the other side of the debate ask people why skip half your bodies, pointing out that you need to remove dead skin. Like this is so weird. It's literally like a debate. Today.com ran an article in 2019 about this.
People are fucking nasty.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just thought it was like a funny thing. So yeah, I just wanted to get people's turn that king mattress from 80 pounds to 550 pounds in a year. Make it happen. I just want to get people's opinion to see what it was. And then that led into another thing when I was kind of looking it up is, do you use a washcloth or like a loofah in the shower? Do you, Jeremy?
I use African net sponges.
Okay, so you use like a sponge. Okay, because I've always, like my whole entire life, I used a washcloth when I was younger. So I grew up with a washcloth.
And so when I was younger, you used washcloths.
Yeah, and then now my wife buys some. I don't fucking know.
I use African net sponges.
It's skin. Yeah. So I don't know. My wife buys all that stuff, right? Always your butt should be like. See that? Maybe we need to talk about that too. What's the order that you should wash? Because it's kind of funny. I am one of the people that I go wash, bam. I got to do my hair first, then I got to clean my face. But I use a different face wash, so I use a face wash. So then I clean my face, and then I wash my body down to my feet, and then my ass is last. So underarms all down, feet. Then I come back up, do the ass. So where my wife, when she gets in the shower, she washes her face first. And then her body, and then she does the shampoo. And I'm just like, but if you're washing your hair and it's dirty, all that dirt goes down your body.
I don't wash my hair every day.
I used to not wash my hair every day.
Well, I don't use shampoo and conditioner every day. I should say that.
I used to not wash
my head gets wet every day, but I don't use shampoo every day.
No, I understand, because I used to not use shampoo. I used to wash my hair every couple of days, every 3-4 days, unless like during wrestling practice or football practice or something like that when I was really sweating. So like, but during the winter but then my wife, I got fine hair. I'm thinning. Y'all have seen it. My fucking forehead. So my shit's back here now. I'm like Stephen A.
That's a head.
so I got like 2 shampoos and 2 conditioners I have to use, and I alternate them. Because it stops the thinning.
It ain't working.
I know it. Well, it does stop the thinning. It doesn't stop the receding. The thinning, it has stopped. But you know what the funny part was? I'd be bald by now if it was for my wife. I'd have went bald a while ago. I hate I hate seeing my fucking hairline be way the fuck back here. Like, when you got a receding hairline and it goes so far back, in some pictures, your shit just looks big. In other pictures, it looks okay. Like, maybe I gotta take pictures like this. So, yeah, a lot of people don't use washcloths, so you loofah in the showers. They just put the soap on their hands and soap up their body. Now, when I'm on the road, again, I'm a little weird. When I'm on the road, I will use the washcloth, put the soap on it, use it. And it's always, I don't want to use a whole bunch of soap because I'm carrying soap. I don't have a bar of soap, so I don't want to use a whole bunch of soap. So I put a little bit of soap on it and I wash it. I'm trying to get like all the dead skin and everything off. Then I go back over with my hands so I can see my body all lathered up. And then, yeah, I'm weird, buddy. I'm weird. You know this. So I'm going to bring these quick questions back around next week when Mo's on here and see. Maybe we put out a Twitter poll just to see what people say.
I won't be on next week.
What are you doing next week?
I'll be on an airplane.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm in DC all next week.
That's right. You're going to DC for work, right?
Yeah, I don't fly back until Saturday.
You're going Saturday to Saturday?
I leave Monday, and I fly back Saturday. So when you guys are on, I get back here at 11.
All right. When you where are you staying at in DC?
Downtown.
Go to the wharf.
Well, I'm doing a whole kind of shit, but
no, just make sure you go to the wharf.
I'm debating if I want to go to SmackDown.
It's not as much fun live.
SmackDown is in DC.
Yeah. It's not bad.
I know we're going to the Mystics game on Tuesday.
Nice. SmackDown's not bad because it's only 2 hours.
And me and my coworker are wearing our Aces shirts.
Nice. And then yeah, SmackDown's not bad, and you'll see Roman Reigns, so you should probably go. Because Roman Reigns just got fucking the shit kicked out of his face.
Yeah, I watched it last night.
Yeah, so you should probably go.
But tickets are like $45 for nosebleeds. But it's in the arena where they play the WNBA game.
This is the only issue with it. This is the only issue I'll tell you. This is I don't mind going to WWE wrestling events, but if you're not sitting close and all you're doing is watching the screen, you might as well watch it on your TV. Because when we went with the kids, we sat far up. We saw the Raw, and that's exactly what my wife said. And I was like, it makes sense because you don't hear the sportcasters. You don't hear the broadcasters, of course, because they're only for television. So if you could get like closer seats, then yeah, because you feel more involved. When you're sitting high up in nosebleeds, you really don't feel involved at all.
Well, I'm debating if I want to go or not. Because I'm there till I fly back Saturday morning.
Okay, question. Are we going to WrestleMania?
I don't know. I'm trying to work my magic and get free tickets.
Okay. Because that's a whole fucking thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
So we could go one day.
To work my IOUs.
Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, no, you better get some free tickets. Because otherwise, I'm not going.
It's expensive.
I'm not fucking going. I'm not going. I don't like it that much to go. Fuck no. Hell, what the fuck is wrong with people? Are you fucking serious?
They're going for the experience.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey.
That is fucking insane.
I would not pay that much money, but
that is insane. You never too old for wrestling. Not at all. Put everything on black, then you'll have your money for the tickets. Yeah, okay. All right, passenger 57.
I thought about going and putting everything on Banker.
On who?
Banker.
Banker.
Baccarat.
Oh. I'm seeing. Me and my sister and my wife today are going to go to this place called Smoke and Mirrors in Las Vegas. What do you think it's about?
Probably weed.
It is Vegas's premier cannabis consumption lounge. So my sister's in town because her wedding's at the end of October, and she's coming down to look at some restaurants and stuff like that for the dinners. And her boyfriend doesn't smoke, so he's gonna drink. But she reserved a table for us because you have to reserve a table. She said you couldn't get because there was 9 of us. That's why. So there's 9 of us going. So we're gonna be there at 9. Just to give you an idea, it's lovely. It's supposed to be lovely. You reserve a spot, open doors. I don't care. Just let me about us. Let's go to about us. So Smoke and Mirrors, we believe in transformative power of cannabis and its ability to bring people together in a shared experience of discovery and delight. Our mission is to blend the legendary hospitality of Vegas with the innovative world of cannabis, providing a space where every visit becomes a cherished memory. That is an experience, motherfucker. This is an experience, okay? You get to sit down. You get to look from a menu like no other. Innovation in front. Like they got so many alcohol, so many drinks, and it's gonna be lovely. It's gonna be lovely. Like the elderflower, the Godfather, which is a fan favorite. With this sympathy of flavors pairs great with any hybrid strain. Oh, it's gonna be lovely, buddy.
It just seems like an overpriced bar.
Weed.
Just seems like an overpriced bar.
The watermelon mist. I'm not paying, so it's okay. Then you can get the flower and smoke it there. You get the pre-rolls. You can dab on their ass.
I'm going to go off Anthony's and say that sounds like the spectrum of Disneyland.
That's okay for cannabis. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I know because of where it's at, it's a tourist trap. Just like when we went to Planet 15, and everybody's talking about like that's the biggest thing in the world, and it's immediately we walked in. I walked in, and she was like, this is so cool. I'm like, this is a tourist trap. This is completely a tourist trap. Like they don't have prices anywhere. Like nowhere. You go around, you take pictures of it. I was like, yeah. So I know it's gonna be a tourist trap. But my sister wants to do it. I'm gonna have fun. It's 9 people. We're gonna have a blast. And I'm gonna be excited about it. Because it's about weed. I love that I live in a city where I can do that. I love that I live in a city where if I go through the airport at TSA security and I smell like weed, they just go, oh, well. Any other city, they fucking... Do you know how many times I have been randomly searched by TSA? So every time I go through Reno Airport, I get randomly searched for gun residue. Every single time I go through the Reno Airport. They randomly searched my bag. I was okay with that. I don't care about that. And then in Boise, I got randomly searched coming through because of the fact that I got randomly searched to have my electronics checked. And then in Salt Lake City, when I came through TSA, I got randomly searched for just a random pat down or whatever.
They always randomly search me for electronics.
Smoking man. Yeah, Planet 13 is overrated. Planet 13 is extremely overrated. Yeah. Extremely. It's Planet 13, not 15. But I like that smoking. When I went there, they didn't have that. Because you still couldn't smoke in the lounges. Does your ticket say S?
The 4 S's, that means you're going to get stopped.
No, it does not. I don't know if it does or not. But yeah, so I've been flying. Let me think. I flew into Reno, got stopped. I did not get stopped in Oklahoma. I got stopped in Salt Lake. I got stopped in Boise. So I've been in 4 airports flying back, and I've been stopped 3 times. Randomly selected. Now I knew when I went to Boise, I was going to randomly selected because I smelled like weed. And I was hot as shit because I left the airport. I left late to the store to get to the airport, and I smoked my joint, and I inhaled that bitch. It was an infused joint.
If I delete a message and report junk, why do they not report it as junk?
I don't know. Whenever it comes to me, I just block it and put report as spam.
Like I feel like cussing out T-Mobile and getting free months.
that would work. All right, Jeremy, you got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think I'm good.
Well, have a safe trip in DC. Make sure you go to the wharf, buddy. I'm telling you that seafood is amazing. And then whenever everybody else, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. And then whenever you're ready, Jeremy, you can take us out.
Put me in, coach.
Peace.